Good morning, everyone. This is third CSE-B, and we are here to discuss a topic of pros and cons and challenges of open book examination. When coming to open book examination, the examination is the process where the book is we are given the book and had a chance to search the answers. I think in this examination, we may get it may have some thought that yeah, we can see and write examination. We can't have to study that hard for that examination, right? So I think it may be give some that it may be a point of loss for the present youth. I think so.
My register number is 25B2. So as you have mentioned that open book exams, in my point, it is compared from normal exams. Open book exams are somewhat better because in normal manual exams, students may have a chance to copy and write from others, which is a very disadvantage. At that point, it may be helpful for them, but in future, it will be very big disadvantage in their life because they will be habituated for the copying. In the term of the open book exam, there the student will be provided a book. So from that, he will be gaining some abilities that from what should be written, what from where should take the points and all. Even though the book is provided, nothing will be except not the same will be in the given from the book. Some of our knowledge should be also kept in that exam, which will be very helpful.
I partially agree with you. The word you said at the first is that this examination will help students to avoid copying.
Yeah.
But what they are doing is that copying from the book, right?
Yeah, from not exactly from everything the book will be given. From some idea only we are taking the book. So the examiner who kept that rule, he knows that how much should be given from the book and how much should be given from the outside. So without any clarity, they will not be keeping this type of rules and providing books to students to spoil them, right?
Actually, open book exams are so tough. So the examiners are confident that no one will be able to get the answers from the books or some source of internet, and they are just liberating to get a reference from this online. So it will be not easier, but it may be a little bit helpful for some of the students to qualify the exam. At least some of the students. So we can think that actually it's a very tough examination if it's an open book exam.
Explain why do you think it is tough?
Yeah, because why it's tough? It's because now there our brain should be more effective and kept in that exam. Because in normal exams from the books and all, we can just read and summarize those points and answers and we can write easily. So in those exams, we should keep a logical brain and as well as thinking is more important in it. So it is a bit tougher than as compared to the normal exams, in my point of view.
Actually, nowadays, most of the students doesn't learn from the textbooks, right? So it would be tough if they are writing open book exam. So, and I think it has pros and cons. The advantages are we can save the money and the time should be like the period of time should be less. And while coming to disadvantages, we can't check the students if they are copying or not. And
Yeah, the cameras will be provided, right? The students are seeing.
maybe in some areas, but don't know other it implemented in foreign countries. It doesn't implemented in India, right? So I think it would be tough.
Yeah, as you mentioned, in India also some of the states have already implemented. As I have read that in Delhi and Bangalore, they have already implemented these things.
Actually, that was universities, not like small.
Yeah, you mentioned in our country nothing was implemented.
Actually,
Third point,
during COVID times, whole world get used to these open book exams. So everyone is conducting exams. So the point is the pros and cons, right?
yeah,
I agree with that because through this all discussion, we can also know that the students can improve their analyzing skills through open book examinations. Like you can in the open book examination, they need to analyze the question, where the question, whether from which content the question has given. So they has to analyze the question and also create the answer for this question by reading the topic, right?
Yes, we can learn more.
So from this topic, it has both pros and cons. So we finally conclude that open book exam is somewhat better for students for increasing their ability and thinking power when compared to normal exams. Our teammates will continue. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are from CSE-B and my ID number is 25B1 and today we are here to discuss a topic. Does a open book system create pros and cons of the open book system? Actually, in the open actually
Take time, you have 10 minutes time. Go slow. Be clear in your thoughts. Okay? I know you have content. Present it properly. Calm down. Okay?
pros and cons of an open book system. In an open book system, everyone prefer to write what they read from the book. Whereas in the open book system, they don't need to study for hours and hours. They can simply go to the exam and they refer the books which they have given in the exam and they can write the exam. Whereas the stress of the student will be reduced in spite of reading the lots of books for the examination. They can concentrate on other skills like creativity and spend time on the other applications and developing their job skills, etc.
As we know that many of countries have already implemented this topic, that is open book system. In open book system, we have to study the key concepts and we have to be clear about the concepts. From the book system, we can know that they will be presented only key topics. From that key topics, we can answer. And this helps in reducing our stress. And we can write our exams properly.
Actually, India has already thought of implementing the open book exam, but in our India, we mostly prefer the marks more than the knowledge what the student have. Every time colleges and institutions, most of the schools always concentrate on marks and they try to bring the top students top again and again. In that situation, students lost their creativity and they always wanted to refer the books and they don't even go beyond the books. In that cases, they miss the flavor of the outside world also.
I agree with you, Vanita. Open book exam is also disadvantage to the students. Why? Because they lost her hierarchy, creativity, thinking skills, all the.
I think open book exam is tougher than normal exams because all things open book exams means it is free that we can copy from a textbook, right? But for copying from textbook also we should know the knowledge of textbook, right? And in that exam we have time management. If we search questions like that, we cannot copy the questions.
Give them by speaking because it's a group discussion.
By copying in textbook or searching in textbook, it takes a lot of time because all things that questions are there, so we can write exams, but we should search questions. No, for that we should get knowledge of textbook where questions are there, what questions are there, and what the topics are there. And we should same time we should balance time also. Coming to normal exams, it is easy compared to open book exams because normal exams we read and we summarize it. We know what to write for how many marks questions and everything. So time is based on our writing. But open book exams, it for searching only some time takes.
Actually, what you said is absolutely right. Whereas in the open books examination, we have to refer the book before we go into the exam. We have to know what are the topics which are present in the exam and what we have to write for the answer which they have given. If we read the question and if we refer the book in the open book exam, we have to refer the question. The evaluator will not have any chance to remove any marks. The evaluator will think in such a situation that they are written in the open book examination, they totally copied. But it not actually the situation is not that. Here in the open book examination, the student have to refer the book before going to the exam. It is the main task of the student. in the whereas in a normal exam, the student always concentrate on the marks, and every student want to become a top in the normal examinations. In that, the student will undergo into the stress, and student always think, I want to write, I want to pass the examination where I don't have any book, and I should memorize all the answers, and I have to present that in the examination. In that cases, the student might miss the some of the topics which he had read in the previous. That will create a stress, and it's not only the stress; it is a physical as well as emotional situation for the student to write that. In India, most of them concentrate on marks that. So we are not implementing the open book examinations, whereas other countries implementing that, and there are also many brilliant students in outside countries also. By conducting the open book examination, students can concentrate all the other topics as well.
And you can get that whereas in the case of job search, we try to copy the code from our internet. In that case, we have to be habituated with our open book exams.
Actually, in copying the code, also some codes might not qualify all the test cases. In that situations, we have to write the answer. We have to make the code for that question also.
We have to implement our creativity.
If you refer only the books for the not an open test examination, there will not get the knowledge which test cases will be passed. As you also face so many problems, sometimes we only refer the books before going to the exam, and we can't qualify some of the test cases. Actually, we don't know which test cases for which qualification.
Exam is also very disadvantage to the student, that because so many brilliant students will not support to copy the open book exam.
If he is a brilliant student, he will always refer the book, and he will always prepare for the exam. So he can write the topics which he had already learned, and when if he has any requirement, then only he will refer the book.
Prithvi, can you add one of the points?
It is also disadvantage to the students. Why? Because some people
Reduce the
reduce the creativity and these skills.
Open book
And also-
examination also require creativity, right? There were
There is very time is very important. Time management also very important.
So we conclude that open book examination is useful and it has advantages and disadvantages because everything depends on the situation. If someone think in a point of, as Gagan said, in job skills, we will copy code and it will habituate by open book exams. Some brilliant students don't like open book exams, so open book exam has both advantages and disadvantages. Thank you. Somebody at the board. You ended?
yes.